So out of the box, that's taken about 4 minutes to set up and it is ready to go. Hi guys, Brett here from Hearns Hobbies, and today I'd like to take a look and unbox this latest Fazer from Kyosho. It's the 1969 Chevy Camaro, and this one's especially cool because it's going to be mine, and we're actually going to race this one. So let's have a look at what we got. So what Kyosho have done here, they've released a ready to run and fairly entry-level on-road RC, and they've given it a really detailed and licensed body. So I'm just emptying the box so I can get it out of the way. Got some instructions down here. We'll probably have our radio gear in this box. Okay, so I've got the box out of the way. We're going to have a good look over the side of the box itself. They've got some really lovely artwork on here, explaining, however, although it's ready to run and the kit is ball raced, you do have to bring a battery and a charger to the party to complete the ready to runness of it. It's got a 14 turn single 550 brushed motor in it. Let's take a look. Here we go. They've got this beautiful plastic wrapping on there. Make sure it stays scratch free. Excuse the noise. Get that out of the way. And here we are. 1969 Chevy Camaro. And being a Lexan body, it's extremely glossy. It's been painted from the inside. And we've got window tint stickers and frames which are chrome, and they look phenomenal. We've got stripes on the bodywork here, which are as well stickers, all stuck on at the factory. We've got chrome bumpers, really nice quality chrome. Tail lights, and it is in fact LED ready. We'll have a look at that when we get the body off. So you can buy a LED kit for this or make one yourself and get the lights working. We've got chrome mirrors on here that we can see, chrome wipers, really nice badge work, super nice chrome wheels here with very scale looking realistic tires, road tires on it. Really nice body, and this is a frost green, I want to call it, color. Really faithful to the original, really scale. So if you like your RC and you like Camaros, this is definitely going to be on your radar. Just going to take the body off now and have a look in. Body post nice and tight. So you can see here that it's actually like a two-piece body. So the rear section, they got more detail by making it two-piece. It's all really well backed with a silver paint, which would give it a nice durability, keep it nice and strong. And we can see here we've got our scale light buckets, which are LED ready, so you can fit your kit there to give it that. So the lights aren't just stickers, they're actually like lenses, front and rear. Super cool. All right, we'll get this body to the side. I don't want to scratch that. There's a good chance, in fact, that will never see the light of day on the track. It's way too nice. So the car itself, I'm just going to zoom right in here and we'll have a talk about the basic architecture of the car. So as I said in the opening, it's a Kyosho branded 550 size motor. And it's a 14 turn single. That relates to the winds on the armature and the amount of resistance that the motor has. So 14 singles, a fairly low resistance, fairly fast motor, although it's quite simple as well. So it's just a bush motor, so it requires a bit of oil. Yeah, and it's pretty much a sealed can unit. So although it will wear and be thrown out, yeah, it don't have all the hassles of getting the brush springs and stuff like that out and servicing them or truing the comb or anything like that. We've got installed speed controller here. Looks like a 60 amp unit, which is going to be more than enough for this. All comes pre-wired. Comes with warning labels. Comes pre-wired with Dean's plug, which is really nice. You know, so you won't have to upgrade if they did put a Tamiya style connector on there. So that is really good. That's going to see out. This is going to be full LiPo ready. The speed controller does have various adjustments on it, so it's got these little pills here that you can change. You can change it from forward brake reverse to forward reverse only, which is pretty cool. And then the bottom one down here is for whether it's on nickel metal or lipo cutoff, which will ensure that you don't run your lipos down too low and in fact destroy them. So yeah, so it's a four-wheel drive car. Like I said, fully ball race, fully enclosed drivetrain, which is really good, nice and safe. Super strong suspension. Comes with what we refer to as open differentials front and rear. They are gear, but they're open as far as they're not fluid filled. So they do have like a lubricant grease in there for the plastic gears. However, they're not really adjustable, which is nice. Really aimed at beginners. We've got oil filled plastic shocks here with a nice hard anodized aluminium cap, which will be nice and strong. They feel really nice and smooth, good spring rates, and I bet that it has adjustable collars here, so we can in fact adjust the ride height. The other geometry adjustment that I can see here is the little pins here on the upper A-arm. So we have clips here that we can move out, forward and back to increase or decrease the caster of the front wheels, and that will give a different driving and handling characteristic. Very, very cool. Batteries retained by a simple little Velcro strap here, which is a really nice touch. No tools or anything needed to swap the batteries over. Perfect for little hands and big hands alike. Yeah, really cool. All right, let's have a look at the rest of it. That's the car itself. Let's have a look at the quality radio gear that they give us with it. Now, being a very well priced, ready to run car, I don't expect it to be too fancy in the radio gear. Got some more goodies inside the radio box. So here we've got various brake adapters or hex drives for the axles, and what that will do is that will allow different track widths of the car. So whether you run it narrow or wider, depending on the body set and your rules for racing, I suppose, if you're going to use it for racing. But yeah, really cool, really nice touch to have those. What else have we got in our bag of spares and bits? We have in fact got some servo horns. So if you go ahead and replace your servo, we've got some pistons for the shock absorbers, which is nice, so you can tune them a little bit. We've got some spare wheel screws, so they use a big screw to hold on the wheel, not a nut, which is a really nice touch. That'll be a different length because of the different width hex here. Some spring preload collars. Yeah, a few bit of spares and pieces. Here we have a radio bind plug, which is really nice for the receiver should it lose. A nice little Kyosho spanner that's going to come in really handy for working on and adjusting the car. And a little set of Allen keys. So these wouldn't be great for anybody who's going to spend a lot of time working on the car, but they will get you out of trouble in a pinch, or set you up so you can indeed get your car running and servicing at home. Beautiful. The radio gear. So really, really nice. You can see here it's got an offset wheel. The foam actually feels really nice on there. It is all Kyosho branded. That will work on a lot of models, I'm tipping. 2.4 gigahertz, which is the industry standard. We've got a neutral point adjustment here, whether we have 50-50 or 70-30 on the throttle. Mainly depends whether you're going to be using reverse or not. Yeah, we've got our throttle neutral reverse switch, steering neutral reverse switch, throttle EPA, and then we've got our trims and steering dual rate, which is really, really cool. Really, really nice touch. It feels actually pretty nice. So while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and put batteries in it. We're going to power this car up. So this car is brand new out of the box. 4 AA's in the transmitter. Nothing too special about those. Given the fact that it doesn't have a screen or anything on it, you can bet that these will last a long time. It's flashing because it's not bound. Okay, really cool. Put that to the side. Now next thing I'm going to do So I'm going to go ahead and throw a battery in it. Well, actually, no, I'm not. We're going to go ahead and have a look at the instructions. Let's have a look what Kyosho have done. Like I said, I have done many. It's probably a good idea to actually read these before you go ahead and do it, just because I've had countless cars before. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't obviously give it a good read. And these will be a valuable resource to fixing and carrying out maintenance and repairs on your car. Obviously there's a full list of hot up parts and options, various things, 4-gear diffs, instructions on how to in fact install the light set that they can supply us as an optional extra. It goes on more about then the silicone oils, how to set that up, and different batteries. That's in one book. Now this is the Fazer book. Now this is the one that tells you all about the running of the car. The different tools are included in the kit. It's going here to say about the offset of the wheels, the different hex screws that we use moving forward, how to put your battery in, cover for the speed controller, on and on, servo reversing switch, instructions here how to set your radio up, of course firing the car up. Okay, a valuable resource. We'll go ahead, we'll put that to the side. Let's power this bad boy up and see what we can do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead here. Got my 9 steps LiPo battery ready to go in. This is a 4200 milliamp battery, 50C rated, which will be plenty of power and punch for this model. Like I said, this is all new to me, so sort of learning as I go along too. Now I want to keep these motor wires and stuff out of the way and out of harm's way. Battery wise too. So we'll go ahead here, make sure the switch is off, go ahead and plug it in. Like so, make sure that we've got sufficient clearance over the axle. We'll get this safety tag out of the way. It's going to take a few goes to get it right, but that's the basic premise, and you can see how nice and neat it actually looks. Okay, so let's power up the radio gear and see if it is bound with the car. It is, so it comes factory bound, which is really nice. So I can see here there's going to be adjustments I'll need to make on the servo, but it's really nice fluid feel. It's got a really nice quality sound. You can bet that it's only fitted with plastic gears, and in the event of multiple front end collisions will probably be the first thing, if anything, to let you down. But nonetheless, seems quite good. And even better is the ESC, or the speed controller, is calibrated to the radio. So I can go ahead here and we'll rev the car up just gently. It's got quite a nice quiet drivetrain. I'll probably be servicing it and greasing it before it actually hits the track, but you can see straight away it's all nice and smooth. Really cool. And of course we have brakes, and then we have reverse as well. So that is really cool. So out of the box, that's taken about 4 minutes to set up, and it is ready to go. The only other thing that I'll need to do is, once it is on the track or wherever I'm using it, is to make sure that the trims are in fact straight before we start giving it heaps of curry. Rightio. We'll turn that one off. Yeah. So this is the Kyosho Fazer. This is me unboxing the Camaro, and I really hope you've enjoyed the video and the unboxing of the car as much as I have. Stick around while we tune it up and get it ready for racing. I'm Brett from Hearns, and thanks for watching.